Hello, good morning. Today we are on day number 19, the Annunciation. The doors of heaven open and Jesus places himself on the lookout. He sends forth his angel to inform the Virgin Mary that God's hour has arrived. The soul to its heavenly mother. Holy Mother, here I am again upon your maternal lap. As your child I wish to be nourished at the banquet of your most sweet word, which provides me with the balm that heals the wounds of my miserable human will. Dear Mother, talk to me, let your powerful words descend into my heart to make of me a new creation and to form the seed of the divine will within my soul. Lesson of the Holy Sovereign Queen. Dearest child, do you know why I so love telling you about the heavenly secrets of the divine fiat? Of the incredible things it can accomplish in the soul in whom it completely reigns, and of the great harm produced in the soul in whom the human will reigns? So that you may love the divine fiat, allow it to establish its throne within you, and abhor your human will by making it the footstool of the divine will and keeping it sacrificed at God's divine feet. Now, my child, listen closely to what your tender mother wishes to tell you. As I continued my life in Nazareth, the divine fiat continued to expand its kingdom within my soul. The divine will used my most menial acts, even the most insignificant ones, such as keeping the little house in order, starting the fire, sweeping, and all other acts that are common amongst families, to let me feel its life pulsating in all things, in the fire, in the water, in the food, in the air as I breathed, in everything. And investing my little acts, the divine will formed upon them seas of light, grace and sanctity, for wherever the divine will reigns, it has the power of forming, even from the smallest trifles, new heavens of enchanting beauty. Being immense, the divine will knows not how to do small things, but with its power it gives value to trifles, making them the greatest things that leave heaven and earth astonished. Everything is holy, and everything is sacred for the soul who lives in the divine will. Now, child of my heart, listen closely to what I say. Several days before the descent of the eternal Word to earth, I could see the heavens opening and the Son of the divine Word at its portals, as though searching for one creature, for the chosen one in whom, in making his flight, he should become the heavenly prisoner. Oh, how beautiful it was to see him at the portals of heaven, as though on the lookout to search out this fortunate soul who would become the bearer of its Creator. The divine persons of the most holy Trinity no longer looked at earth as estranged to them, because there was I, little Mary, who, in possessing the divine will, had formed in my soul its divine kingdom. I, Mary, in whom the divine word could descend, with the reassurance that he was entering into his own residence, as it were, in whom he could find heaven and the many sons of the many acts of the divine will accomplished within my soul. The divinity overflowed with power. The divinity overflowed with love, and removing the mantle of justice that cloaked the divine persons and overshadowed souls for so many centuries, the divine persons now cloaked themselves with the mantle of infinite mercy and decreed among themselves the descent of the divine word. As they were about to sound the note that would inaugurate the hour of the fulfillment of the divine word's descent, All heaven and earth were astonished and stood in attention to witness such a great excess of love and of such an unheard of prodigy. Your mother was set ablaze with love, and echoing the love of my Creator, I wanted to form one single sea of love, so that in this single sea of love the divine word might descend to earth. My prayers were incessant, and while I was praying in my little room, an angel came, sent from heaven as the messenger of the great King. He came before me and bowing greeted me. One moment, sorry. Hail, O Mother, our Queen, the divine fiat has filled you with grace. He has already pronounced his fiat of redemption as he desires to descend to earth. He is right behind me and desires your fiat to help bring about the fulfillment of his fiat. That's what the angel said. It's such a great announcement, so much desired by me, although I had never thought I was to be the chosen one. I was astonished and hesitant for an instant when the angel of the Lord said to me, "Do not fear, our Queen, for you have found favour with God. You have conquered your Creator. Now to complete this victory, you must pronounce your fiat." I pronounced my fiat, and oh, what a surprise! Our two fiats fused together, and the divine word descended within me, my fiat receiving the same value as his divine fiat, formed from the seed of my humanity, the tiny humanity that would enclose the divine word. And the great prodigy of the incarnation was accomplished. Oh, the power of the supreme fiat! It raised me so high as to render me powerful to the point of being able to create within myself the humanity which was to enclose the eternal Word, whom heaven and earth could not contain. The heavens were shaken, and all creation rejoiced, exulting with joy. They echoed around the little house of Nazareth to offer homage and honour to the Creator made man. In their mute language they said, "O prodigy of prodigies, which only a God can do, immensity has become little, power has become powerless, and his unreachable height has lowered itself to the abyss of the womb of a virgin. He is immense and little, powerful and powerless, strong and weak all at once. My dear child, you cannot comprehend what your mother felt at the moment of the incarnation of the divine word. Everyone yearned for and awaited my fiat, which I may call omnipotent. Now, dear child, listen closely to what your tender mother wishes to tell you. You should take to heart the importance of doing the divine will and living in it. Know that my power still exists. Let me therefore pronounce my fiat over your soul. Know that I can do so only if you give me your own fiat." We give you our fiat, Mary. That was me that added that bit in, but we should do that. One fiat alone cannot produce a good effect, for the greatest works are always done between two souls. God himself did not want to descend to earth by himself, but wanted me together with him in order to form the great prodigy of his incarnation. In my fiat and in God's fiat was the life of the man God formed. The destiny of mankind was restored. Heaven was no longer closed, and all goods were enclosed between these two fiats. Therefore, let us say together, "Fiat, fiat." And within my loving maternal heart I will enclose in you the life of the divine will. This is enough for now. Tomorrow I will wait for you again, my child, to tell you what happened after the incarnation. The soul. Beautiful mother, I am utterly astonished at your beautiful lessons. I beg you to pronounce your fiat over me as I too pronounce my fiat, so that the fiat you so much long for to reign in me with its life may be conceived within me. Aspiration. Today to honour me, come to offer Jesus his first kiss and say to him 9 times that you want to do his will, and I will repeat the prodigy of letting Jesus be conceived in your soul. Exclamation, powerful Queen, pronounce your fiat and establish in me the divine will. Pretty good stuff. Okay, yeah, we don't need to do the aspiration together, it's straightforward. Come to offer Jesus his first kiss and say to him 9 times that you want to do his will, and Mary will repeat the prodigy of letting Jesus be conceived within your soul. So, tomorrow, day 20. God bless, have a good day, and ciao.